We've got Pete and Steve from Pigs on the Wing, the seminal Pink Floyd tribute band, who I'm sure many of you have seen here playing on the Isle of Man over the years. When I say over the years, Pete, 30.
Yeah.
30 of them. 30 of those years you have been performing as Pigs on the Wing. You are one of the founding members, so
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I have to ask you about the first time you all got together.
Yeah. Well, it was in a garage in Derby, and it was in our old guitar player James Craig's old man's garage, and it was his brother Michael, and we just were playing Pink Floyd tracks, and it kind of just went from there. There was a keyboard player at the time that had been on the scene, Colin Simkis, Cosmic, and he played the keys, and he brought his brother John in, and it just turned into a band. It wasn't. I don't think it was ever intended to be a band, and it just became a band though.
But it's one of the toughest bands to replicate.
Absolutely, and it was and in fairness, we were shocking at the start, and shocking. It's kind of there's no dressing up. We were shocking, and it was only people like Mick Hegarty at the Iron Pier that would put us on.
The Iron Pier was tiny. How on earth did you do Pink Floyd at the
we were
Iron
still
Pier?
big there. We still had quite a few players then. I think there was about 6 of us then, and everyone has ridiculously big equipment because they've either bought it off Phil Madrill or Anglin, so it's not like compact stuff, and it was we were terrible, but there was something about it, and it just kind of worked, and we just thought, let's keep going at it.
And did you instantly have like a huge fan base because everyone loves Pink Floyd?
Do you know, we had a good fan base because me and James had played around Ramsey, because Ramsey used to be quite vibrant music scene wise, so you would get quite a good music following crowd in Ramsey, and because it's Pink Floyd, I think a lot of people would either watch it to see how bad can this be, or is it actually quite good?
And you've gone from strength to strength over the years, haven't you?
It's definitely, yes. It's got, it gets better, and the people, and to be honest with Pigs, it's always been the people make the band. The band members really make it, not just because they're all great players, but it's definitely a mentality thing as well. Like say the banter, and it makes us what we are.
It's good fun. Well, Steve Leach, you're on drums, obviously, and how long is it now that you've been with Pigs?
Well, it will be actually within 2 days of the show. 27th of August 2015 was my first gig with
10
the band.
years?
On the same stage. Almost
No
10
way.
years to the day, yeah.
Oh, I love things like that.
Yeah.
So 10 years, so it's an anniversary for you as well, a
Absolutely.
real big
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
And were you, I know we've probably talked about this before, but for those that don't know, were you always a fan of the Floyd?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, definitely.
I think the thing about it, it's not just that their music is unique. I mean, no one does anything like Floyd, do they? But also, Pete, you just alluding to the members of Pigs being, a great bunch of people. Each of the members of Pink Floyd are also incredibly talented, aren't they?
Absolutely right, yes, completely.
Yeah. What do you think it is about them that just speaks to so many people?
I mean, cliche as it sounds, it kind of it grabs your soul, I suppose. There's all sorts in there. There's the dark stuff. There's the comfortably numb, completely epic ending that we thankfully we draw that out nicely with the guitar solos. There's beautiful stuff in there. A track we've been playing recently, Fletcher Memorial, it's just beautiful. It's a piano led piece, and it's just beautiful chords. They've got all sorts in there.
So have you sort of been discovering songs as you've been learning them as well?
Yeah. I'd not actually really sort of played Fletcher Memorial before, or really heard it until it was suggested, and first listen I was absolutely hooked. Yeah, really, really good.
So thinking back to that first gig 10 years ago on the Gaiety stage then, was it pretty daunting?
Yeah, I'm not going to lie, yes. There were some nerves there, but it was great. I remember it just like it was yesterday, yeah. But I had seen the band many times before, and thought that would be great. That would be really good. And there I was doing it, and here we are 10 years later.
See, it's funny he's saying he's nervous. See, I'm always nervous when good players join the band, because it means that I have to make sure that I know what I'm doing. and I'm not going to suck, because honestly, there's so many good players in the band that, as I was saying to you before, that I'm super lucky that I've always played with really good musicians, just not even by kind of, it's just happened that way. Like Four Pigs played, and like say there's people in Ramsey who played, like George Hughes and stuff like that. These are guys that they're just, these are epic players. Lee Myers, Dockers, and they're just epic musicians. And I'm just thinking, wow, this is falling in that barrel is quite, it's quite special. But you do get that little bit of, ooh,
the fear.
Yeah. Okay.
You have that moment where you look around you and just go,
yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's just like, what do I bring? What do I bring? Make it good. Whatever it is.
You're all right, Pete. You are all right, mate.